Yes, 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 yes. Welcome back to One-Away Dragons TV, baby. It's your host, Lemon23, aka Lemetius. This is the channel where you get all that hot news and crazy opinions and that comedy and that gaming news. If you're new here, consider liking and subscribing. I would greatly appreciate that so much, and it is a pleasure to have everybody come through and check out your boy Lemetius. Now let's jump into this gaming news. It looks like Call of Duty Black Ops 4 multiplayer has been slightly leaked by a Reddit user called Omnipotenin. I hope I didn't really wreck that name, but it looks, and this is the same guy who leaked stuff about Black Ops 4 multiplayer and the zombies mode. Right now, he said Treyarch is aiming at 50 players at least, but is currently testing a 64-player mode. Now, the purpose for this leak is the mode having 60 players at max, but they're trying to get 64, and it might be map specific type situations, which I'm not mad at all. Just please, Treyarch, keep the number under or where it needs to be so we have great gameplay, 60 frames a second, and no server issues. Now, we all know we're gonna have to get a patch. All games need patches nowadays, especially these online games, but Treyarch, keep it where it's playable. We don't need 100 players. Sometimes that's a little bit tedious, but if you can keep it 50 to 60 players, great running conditions, I think everybody on every console and PC alike will be greatly appreciated for that. Now, let's jump into this division setting benchmarks. Well, Division 2 it is, setting benchmarks over its predecessor, Division 1. Right now, Ubisoft is off and they're bragging and they are salivating in their own happiness. They said the registrations for the Division 2 beta, it has tripled the original title. Now, let me tell y'all something. This is really not something that surprises me because the game hit over 20 million players. So for the fan base to be so large, the original didn't have that fan base. The sequel will have that fan base. So tripling the beta should be easy at that point. But look forward to that. They're definitely trying to register everybody to get the multiplayer mayhems going on and keeping you interested, because they're promising way more content to the original, a deeper storyline, and they're also promising 8-player raids. Now that's what I'm looking forward to, and let's hope that they also have 8-player deathmatch. That will also be dope. That's what I'm talking about. Now let's talk about this revisited classic. Facts. Now, it looks like there's going to be some changes made. Besides being graphically changed, Resident Evil 2 Remake is going to be a little bit different. First of all, we'll be switching in dual campaigns. That's not a problem for me. But they're saying that Capcom manager Mike Lund, he said, we will have 2 narrative stories going at the same time. We're not going to venture away from what the original Resident Evil 2 did, but we will go into a deeper experience and you will be more in tune with the characters, and they got secret enhancements that will be in the game, in the story. Now, what I saw at E3 2018 from this Resident Evil remake, because it's not a HD remake, it's a remake of the game, new graphics, new areas, new exploration, and just a whole new outlook on that wonderful game that we enjoyed so much. What I saw at E3 was amazing. Now, to even hear that they're even going deeper into the story and giving us more bang for buck, how can we be mad with that? This is what I'm talking about. Now, if you're here for that title, let me tell you what's going on with the Microsoft camp. Yes, Microsoft is teasing for Gamescom event in Germany, kicking off August 21st at 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All new hardware and accessories for Xbox. Now, you got other people reporting that they're going to talking about maybe a new system. Let's just shut this shit down right now. They just released the Xbox One X. Ain't nobody gonna shoot theyself in the foot trying to beat PlayStation 5 to the market and talk about some new system that's not even ready yet. What they might be showing is a new Elite controller, maybe some new headphones, maybe some new features, or maybe a even keyboard and mouse from themselves. They also said they were bringing 25 games to the booth. Now, we will see come August 21st. But for people jumping out the window, they're going to show the new Xbox. That is stupid. And you're right. And Microsoft, not only did they turn the corner, but they're not going to turn around and burn themselves and burn that bridge with their fans. Because dudes just jumped on that X, which is the most powerful console. And they don't want to trump themselves by releasing another console anytime soon. Next generation starts 2020 to 2021. Both systems are generating plenty of money. PlayStation and Microsoft. And they are not going to burn that bridge down by starting a generation over early. Not. Now, I got some amazing news. Microsoft has done it again. Now, this is big. And I hope Sony takes a bite out of crime and does this too. As a part of the Ultimate Sale, which goes live tomorrow, Microsoft will be lowering the price of its subscription services for a little bit. You can get 12 months of Xbox Live for $40. That's, you heard it here first, $40. And if you haven't jumped on Game Pass and you want 3 months for the price of one, oh yeah, you heard what I said, 3 months for the price of one. Tomorrow also, it will be $10 for 3 months of Xbox Game Pass with a catalog of over 180 plus games available for you as soon as you pay that $10 bill. This is what I'm talking about. Kudos goes out to you, Microsoft, and you know I always got to bring that hot information to you. And even if you already got live, man, drop that 40 cents tomorrow. Add that 12 months to your current subscription. Get that extension, because it's definitely cheap. $40, I'm on that. Now, if you're new here, please consider liking and subscribing. For people coming through, hitting that check, hitting that sharing, it's appreciated. And by the end of this month, I will be giving away the Duke and a Nintendo NES Classic and a Super Nintendo NES Classic. All you have to do is subscribe to be entered to win. And I will be naming those 3 lucky winners at the end of this month. Next month, we got a little, I got a little something. You know this channel is funded by Lord Lemetius. I don't get no goddamn funding from nobody. I ain't that big yet. But we gonna get there. Now, that's all the news I have for you today. See y'all tomorrow. And I'm out. Cheers.